Good evening, everybody. How are you doing today? Is anybody here?
Yes,
Okay, how are you doing?
I'm okay.
Okay, good. All right, how about everybody else? Did you have a good day so far? Busy day, productive day? Okay.
Yes, I'm still have a busy day. How about you? Thank
Oh,
you.
okay. Yeah, I know. I know it's crazy during the week sometimes. Okay, and it's close to the end of the year, so probably you have busy schedules. Okay, almost every day. All right. So today I hope we can go as quickly as we can, and we can end a little bit early so that you can have some rest. I know all of you have been having a long day at work, and you still have to take classes in the evening. So if we can finish early, you can have a little bit more time to relax. Okay. All right. Today we continue with Unit 11. Okay. And in Unit 11, we talk about the media. Okay. Does any one of you know what the media means? What does the media mean? When you talk about the media, what do you talk about? What does the media mean to you? Does anyone know? Probably no. Okay. The media is the word that we use to talk about things we consume every day. Okay. Things we consume, entertainment, right? The news, television, right? Radio, the internet, things that we take in, okay? Information that we take in, information that we consume every day, we call it the media, right? So when you say the media, you mean the TV, okay? Television station, you mean the music industry, okay? Yes, you mean the newspapers, right? When you read an article on a newspaper, you also consume the media. You watch a play is the media. You watch a movie is the media. Okay, you go to the theater. Well, the theater is more like the art, right? But like a TV movie is the media, right? So if you watch TV, you consume the media. If you read the newspaper, you consume the media, right? The media is the word of information and entertainment around you. Okay, so when we talk about the media today, you will hear some, you can think of some of the words, okay, that you may see. For example, TV, right? When you watch TV, what do you watch? When we talk about TV, okay, what can you list about it? What can you name about it? When you watch TV, what do you see up there? What do you often watch on the TV? Does anybody watch any TV anymore, right?
I often watch films,
Mm-hmm.
listen to news.
Okay, watch the
Uh, s-
films,
yes,
listen to the news. Okay,
yeah, and then listen to music.
music on TV.
Yes,
Yes. Okay.
yes.
Anything else?
Sports.
Sport
Uh, s- uh,
programs.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yes, sport now. Or dancing.
Dancing. Okay.
Yes, yeah.
Uh-huh. Right. So there's a lot of things on TV that you may consume, right? You can watch movies, you can listen to the news, you can watch sports, okay, watch dancing, or watch, any special programs, right? When you read a newspapers, what do you often read? When you read the newspapers, I don't know if people read newspapers anymore, okay? But if you read an online newspaper also, okay, what do you often read? Anyone else?
Sometimes I read online newspaper.
Mm-hmm.
I read newspaper to know more information.
Mm-hmm. So what kind of information do you look for when you read newspapers?
I'm concerned in um, a star.
Stars, okay. You want to read about famous people, you mean?
Yes, famous
Okay,
people.
yeah. Right. So again, when you open the newspapers, there's a lot of things for you to read, right? You can follow the news, right? You can follow political events. You can follow famous people and their lives. Okay. You can follow, science and technology, right? You can follow, like news about education or about what's happening in the world news, for example. Okay, so there's a range of things to do and see when you watch TV and the newspaper and read the newspapers. Okay, so back when they wrote the book, right, the media to them were mostly TV and newspapers. But now, okay, the book is very old. The book is probably like 30 or 40 years. Okay, this is very, very old. But now, when you talk about the media, you also talk about the internet. Okay, and actually, a lot of people use the internet, right? And most of the time, people just consume the media on the internet. So when you're on your phone or when you're on your computer and you access the internet, right? What kind of information do you get? What do you do on the computer? What do we do? Do we read newspapers on the computer? Yes or no?
Yes, sometimes.
Sometimes, okay.
Yes.
Do you watch movies on the computers? Yes or no? Maybe sometimes, right? Or I think more popular, you use social media, right? You go on YouTube, you go on Facebook, you go on TikTok, you go on different platforms to catch up with people. Okay, so that's also part of the media, right? So we consume the media quite a large portion of our time every day. Okay, now open your book to page. What page is it? 88. Okay, we're on page 88, and look at the newspaper article over here. Okay, you see a newspaper clipping, a newspaper article with several photos of several people. Okay, do you know these people? Yes or no? Look at the photos over here. Do you know any of the people here? Do you recognize any of the people here? They are all very, very famous people. Okay? Do you recognize any of them? Do you know any of them? No? Okay.
I see. I see. Princess Diana.
Yeah, you see here, right? This is Princess Diana. Okay, Princess Diana was the former wife of King Charles. Okay, he is now king, right? She was the former wife of the current king of the United Kingdom, right? What happened to her? What happened to her?
She was she has an accident.
Yes. Okay. She was the wife of Prince Charles when he was prince, right? But then they didn't get along, so they got divorced, right? And after she got divorced, after a few years, she got in a traffic accident and died, right? So this is Princess Diana, right, from the United Kingdom. Okay. Yes. So that's one person. What about this man? You know this man? Sorry. This man over here? Does anyone know him?
Sorry, I don't know.
You know, okay. This was also was. He died. I think he died a few years ago. This was Jacques Chirac, a French politician who was the president of France. Okay, back in the 1990s. Back in the 1990s and early 2000, he was the president of France. Okay, Jacques Chirac. Right. So, a politician, a princess. What about this man here? Okay. Look at the picture. What do you think he does? What do you think his job is? What do you think his job is? If you don't know him, right? What do you think he does? Yes, okay, he's a tennis player, right? Actually, 30 years ago, 30 years ago, he was the #1 tennis player in the world, okay? He was very, very famous. His name was Pete Sampras, okay? So back in the late 90s, early 2000, he was the #1 tennis player in the world, right? And he retired, okay? So an athlete, tennis player, okay? What about this man here? Does anyone know who he is? No? Okay, this is Sylvester Stallone, okay? A famous Hollywood actor, and he often starred in action movies, okay? So if you like action movies, action films, chances are you know who he is, okay? Sylvester Stallone. He's very famous for his action movies, okay? And lastly, who is this woman? Who is this woman?
I don't know, but I think she is a singer.
Yes, okay. Yes, actually you guessed right? She was a famous singer, okay? She was a famous singer from the US. Her name was Tina Turner. She was a famous singer back in the 80s and 90s. And I think she died a few years ago, okay? Tina Turner, right? So you have Jacques Chirac, Pete Sampras, Tina Turner, Sylvester Stallone, and Princess Diana. Okay, all very famous people. Okay, now look at them. How do you think they look? How do you think they look? How do they appear to you? Can you describe them? Okay, let's talk about Princess Diana. Okay, what do you think about her appearance? What do you think about her appearance? How do you think she looks? Just tell me what you think. Yeah.
Yes, I feel she is really beautiful,
Beautiful.
friendly,
Mm-hmm.
smart.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful, friendly, smart. Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So even you have never met her. Okay. Just by looking at her, You feel like, do you feel like you like her? Do you feel like you like her? Yes or no?
Yes, yes.
Okay, okay. Right. So maybe you may not never even have met her, right? But just by looking at her, you feel that she is friendly, she is nice and beautiful, right? So we can get something about her appearance, okay, from her appearance. What about this man, Jacques Chirac? He is a politician, okay? What do you think about him? How do you think he looks? Does he look like a politician to you? Yes or no?
Uh, I I feel he uh polite,
Polite?
good looking,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, good looking and smart.
Okay, right. So you think he looks smart, polite, and good looking, right? So even you don't know who he is, you have never met him, right? If just by looking at him, you could get some idea about himself and maybe about his politics. Okay, if you like him, maybe you also like his politics, right? And the three people over here, right? Even you don't know who they are, you didn't know who any of these people are, you could guess what they were. Okay, you could tell that this is an athlete, a tennis player. You could tell that this is a singer, right? And of course, you probably may not tell, but he's when when I say he's an action movie actor, you would you would believe it, right? Because he looks strong. So appearance is quite important. Okay, even though we have never met anybody, we have never talked to them. Just by looking at the way they look, we may have some idea about their appearance, about their personality, and about their character. Okay. All right. Good. So take a look at number one. All right. Imagine that you are a politician talking to an audience. Okay. Now imagine that you are going to go to talk to a lot of people. How many of you here have talked to a lot of people in your life? Public speaking. How many of you have done it? Has any one of you done public speaking before? Do you often talk in front of people? All right, no answer. Okay, so look at number one. Okay, look at number one. I'm gonna give you 3 minutes to think, and okay, I want you after 3 minutes to tell me what do you think is the most important thing when you speak in front of the public, when you speak in front of people. Okay, what is the most important thing? Is the most important thing what you say, or is it your appearance, the way you look, or is it your voice? Okay, we have three things over here. So, what do you think is most important? What you say, or how you look, or how you sound? Okay, your voice. All right, I'm gonna give you 3 minutes to do this and then to think, and then after 3 minutes, we'll go back and I ask you for answer. All right. So if you are going to speak in front of a lot of people, what do you think is the most important thing for you to prepare? Is what you say important? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think it is the most important thing?
I think three of them are important equally.
Okay. So you think all three of them are equally important?
Yes.
Uh-huh. So if your speech is 100%, right? Your what you say is 33%. Your appearance is 33%, and your voice 33%. Is that what you think?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Does anyone have a different idea? Does anyone have a different idea? Does any one of you think that one of the things here is more important than the others?
I think if a person who is famous, they their appearance is the most important.
If the person is famous, right, their appearance is the most important. Okay. So what if the person is not famous? Then it's not important. Okay. So if you say, all right, if you say, uh, if appearance is more important, how many percent do you think the appearance is for famous people?
I think 55%.
55.
Yes.
55% for appearance. Uh-huh. What about the other two? What about what you say in your voice?
I think it is important 20%. Yes.
20%. Which one is 20? What you say or your voice? Which one?
Oh, what you say?
What you say?
Yes.
20%. Okay. And your voice, 25%. Okay. And your appearance is the most important. All right. So we heard from two of you. I think there's only two people learning right now. I don't know if the other people are listening or not. Okay. So two of you gave your opinion. One of you said, they are equally important. So 35, I'm sorry, 33, 33, and 33. And then one of you say appearance is more important. And then what you say and your voice is kind of like the same. Okay. All right. So we have the numbers. Do the experts agree with you? Okay. Do the experts agree with your number? You are now going to read the short article right here, okay, and see what the experts say, right? Read the article and tell me how many percent do they say should go to your appearance, how many percent should go to your voice, and how many percent should go to what you say, okay? Read the paragraph for 5 minutes, okay, and then answer that question. How many percent for appearance? How many percent for what you say? And how many percent for your voice? Okay. All right, 5 minutes to go. Okay. Have you found it? Mm-hmm. What does the article say? How important is what you say according to the article?
The most important is your appearance.
The most important is the appearance, okay? How many percent?
55%.
55%, okay? Lies in your appearance, like the way you look, is 55% of the message, okay? What about next? Where's the second most important?
Your voice.
Your
That's
voice, okay?
38%.
Your voice is 38%. So, most important is your appearance, 55%, okay? How you look when you say something, right? The second is your voice, how you say it. Do you say it fast? Do you say it slow? Do you use a high voice? You use a low voice? Okay. You speak loud, you speak softly. Okay. You speak angrily, you speak happily, cheerfully, right? The way you say it is 38%. And so, what is the message? How much is the message?
7%.
Only 7%. Okay. Only 7% is in the message, right? So if you want to convey your message successfully, it doesn't matter much what you say. Okay. If you look right when you say it, and if your voice is good enough when you say it, then the message can be heard by a lot of people. Okay, and win a lot of people. Right. So that's the idea of the study, right? A study by Albert Mehrabian. Okay, he was a scientist, a social scientist. Again, he studied communication. Do you agree with these numbers? Yes or no? Do you agree with the author when he say 55 in your appearance, 7% in the message, and 38% in the way you say it? Do you agree?
No, I totally
No,
disagree.
you disagree. Okay. So you still think the three are equally important?
Yes. I
Uh-huh.
just think about the beauty patient. You know, if
Uh-huh.
if if,
Okay.
if she's really beautiful
Mm-hmm.
and her voice is really good, but she said nonsense, so nobody will believe in her.
Yeah. Okay. That's a very good argument. That's a very good argument. Yes. Okay. So even though you are very beautiful, you look very beautiful when you say something, okay? And your voice is really good. Okay, it's very pleasant to listen to. If you have nothing to say, then okay, you don't appear to be very effective, right? So yes, this is a study did a long time ago, and actually a lot of people disagree. Not just you, many people disagree with what he says about public speaking. But like a lot of people just keep quoting him. Okay, to stress the importance of appearance in public speaking. Okay, good. So that's some interesting thing for you to think of. Okay, now look at number one. Look at number one up here, right? In the text, you see a special form of verbs. Okay, a special form of verbs. What is that special form, right? Here you have three sentences. You have three sentences taken from the article, taken from the text, okay, with some words missing. Okay, can you look quickly in the text over here and write the missing words in here, in the missing spaces? Okay, the first sentence, obviously film stars, right for the part. Okay, where is this sentence in the text? Where is it?
The first sentence have to.
Yes, okay. The second sentence, right? After the question. Obviously, film stars have to look right for the part. Have to look right for the part. Okay? Have to look right for the part. Okay. Number 2. So you
don't have to. You
don't have to worry.
worry.
Okay? Don't have to worry too much about content. Okay? So you don't have to worry too much about content. Okay? The third one, for example, politicians about their appearance.
For example, do politicians have to worry about their experience?
Okay, yes, right? For example, do politicians have to think about their appearance? Okay? So here you have what do you see? What do you see? What is special about the verbs in the 3 sentences? What form are they in? The first one, have
Have
to
to.
look. Okay. The second one, don't have to worry. Okay. The third one, do politicians have to think? Okay. So what do you see in the 3 verbs right there? Have to, right? Have to. And have to. Okay. What comes after have to?
Well,
The verb, right? The verb in its bare infinitive form, right? So for the first one, it is a positive sentence, right? And the positive sentence, you say have to and then the verb, right? The second one is a negative sentence, right? A negative sentence, you don't have to, doesn't have to, and the verb. And for the question, you put do or does at the beginning and then have to, okay, and verb later on. Right, so we have a form have to. What does it mean have to? What does it mean? What does it mean?
Something that you are expected to do.
Some things that you are expected to do, okay? Something that you are required to do. Something that you must do, okay? Something that people expect you to do. So you say, I have to, right? So for example, you say, I have to go to work every morning. Okay? If you don't go to work, you lose your job and you don't have money. Okay? So I have to go to work every morning. We have to study English every evening at 7. Okay? If you don't study, then you don't get credit for the course. You have to take a test on Sunday. Okay? If you don't take the test, you got no credit for the course and you will fail it. Right? So have to is something we must do, something we are required to do, something we are expected to do. Okay, so take a look at page 89. 89, right? Here they give you a number of jobs. Okay, they give you several jobs right here. A TV presenter, the TV news reader. Okay, do you know who a TV news reader is? A TV news reader is, yes, Thủy Tiên.
yes.
Are you?
A person read news on TV.
Yes. Okay. It's very straightforward. A TV news reader is the person who reads the news on TV. Okay. On TV, every channel they have a news section, and then the person who reads the news on TV is a TV news reader. A priest. You know what a priest is? What is a priest? Where? Where can you see a priest? Where can you find a priest?
Father in the church.
Yes, in a church or in the temple. Okay? A priest is someone who lives in a church and who worship, in a church or a temple. Okay? A priest. In Vietnamese, what do you say?
Linh mục.
Yeah, okay. Linh mục or tu sĩ, right? A priest. A fashion model. What is a fashion model? What is a fashion model? A fashion model is a person who wears, okay, who wears the latest fashion, the latest clothes, okay, styles of clothes, uh, to advertise for the clothing company, okay, a fashion model. How do we say that in Vietnamese? A person whose job is to wear beautiful clothes to advertise for clothing companies. Okay. How do you say that in Vietnamese?
Người mẫu thời trang.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yes. Okay. So if you want to buy, like clothing, you go onto their website, you see pictures of famous people or beautiful people wearing their clothes. Okay. So these are the fashion models. A politician, you know what a politician is, right? Okay, someone who works in politics, okay, in government. A doctor, a doctor, where does he work? Where does he or she work?
In the hospital.
In the hospital, okay. They take care of people, they treat disease, okay, or accidents or injuries, okay. And a footballer is someone who plays football, okay, right? So you have one, two, three, four, five, six different jobs here, right? And here, up here, you have a list of qualities. Okay? What qualities does each of these jobs require? And what qualities does each of these jobs not require? So if you want to be a TV news reader, okay, what do you need to do? Okay, what don't you need to do? If you want to be a footballer, what do you need to do? What do you need to have? Okay, and what don't you need to have? Right. I'm gonna give you 5 minutes to look at the qualities here and think, and then write down in the column. Right. So what do you think the TV news reader has to do? You write down here. What do you think he or she doesn't have to do? You write down here. Okay, and the same for the other professions. Gonna give you 5 minutes to do this, and after 5 minutes, okay, you share your answers with me. All right, there you go. All right. A TV news reader. What does a TV news reader have to be or do? What are the qualities of, yes?
A TV news reader had to have a nice voice.
A nice voice? Okay, yes, right? You read the news, you have to have a nice voice. What else?
Mm. Look attractive.
Look attractive? Okay. Uh-huh. Okay, yes. If you read the news, you want people to pay attention to you, you have to look attractive. Have a nice voice, look attractive. Anything else?
Be strong.
Be strong. Uh-huh. Okay, why do you think be strong?
I think if he or she is strong, she he can attractive.
Yes. Yeah, okay. So you think that the job can be demanding, right? The job can be hard, right? Sometimes you have to work long hours, and if you're not strong, if you're not fit, then it's difficult to carry out your job. Okay. All right. What doesn't he or she have to do? A TV news reader, what doesn't she have to do? Doesn't have to means you are not required to do, okay? You are not required, you are not expected to.
Doesn't have to.
Doesn't have to be young, okay? So if you're okay, but if you're older, you can still do the job, yes. Okay. What else?
Doesn't be.
Doesn't have to be married, right? So married is not relevant to the job. Okay. Anything else?
Doesn't have to be tall.
Doesn't have to be tall, right? Okay, because probably you'll be sitting most of the time, right? So it doesn't have to be tall. You don't, okay. Right. So these are some of the qualities for TV news readers. Okay, and you carry on to do the same for a priest, for a politician, for a doctor, for a footballer, and so on. Right. So you know how to make sentences about this. Right. You have to look. Okay. You have to have, and you don't have to be. You don't have to look. You don't have to have. Okay. All right. So that's the first thing. That's the grammar. Okay. And we talk about have to and can, right? Uh, also, take a look at number one over here. Okay. Uh, we have to, right? And the past of have to is the same, right? We change the word have to here into the past, and we have had. Okay. Future, we just add will, right? Will have to. So had to and will have to. Don't have to, the past. What is the past form of don't have to?
Didn't have
Okay.
to.
Didn't have. Okay. The future. Future.
Will have to.
You have to. Okay. You won't. You won't have to. Okay. So that's the past of have to and don't have to. Can. What is the past form of can?
Could.
I'm sorry.
Could.
Could. Yes. Okay. COULD. Could. Right. Teacher. tricky, right? Have to and can are actually quite the opposite, right? Have to is sometimes if you want to say the opposite of have to, you say can, right? So for example, you say you have to come early, right? You have to come early for the job, right? If a job you, the, and come on time, you say you have to come early for the job, right? The opposite of that, if you don't have to come early, you say you can come late. Okay, you can come late. So have to and can are quite the opposite, right? Have to means obligation. Can means you don't have to. Okay, can meaning the opposite of obligation. And the past form of can is could, right? COULD. The future, right? So for example, my sentence I can say, last year if you could come late, okay, you could come late, right? And next year, if you do the same job again next year, you will be able to, okay? The future of can is will be able to, right? So let me say have to, don't have to. I'm sorry, didn't have to. Sorry. And will have to. That is the form of have to, right? Don't have to, didn't have to, and won't have to. It is the form of don't have to, okay? Can, the past form of can is could, okay? And the future form is will be able to. And can't, cannot is couldn't. And the future form is won't be able to. Okay, so the present, past, and future form of have to and can, right? And they are both used of obligations. Okay, have to talk about obligation requirements. Can talk about no obligation. Okay, no requirement. So that's the grammar. I think it's quite simple. So you don't need to do all of the practice over here. Back at them. Okay. All right. So we are now going to vocabulary. Okay, and the topic of vocabulary today is about the media. Okay. So you see that when you talk about the media, you talk about many things. A list of related to the media, right? You have a newsreader. A newsreader is someone who reads the news on TV. A TV presenter is also similar, okay? Someone who presents a TV program, right? So for example, what TV program do we have in Vietnam? What is your favorite TV program? Tell me one one program on TV that you like. Anyone?
The reality show.
What? I'm sorry?
The reality show.
Reality show. Okay, what is your favorite show?
Today's One Night.
One Night. Okay. And who is the presenter on the reality show?
I think they have a lot of famous person like a singer or actor.
Okay. Yeah, the singer and actors are the participants in the show, right?
Yeah.
Do they have an MC
No.
for the show?
No.
Okay, so then that you don't have a presenter in that case. Okay. Can anyone tell me another TV program that you like? No? Right?
Uh,
Maybe. Yes?
uh, News.
60-second news. Okay. So actually, the TV presenter in that case is also the news reader, right? 60-second news. When it's the new is also the news reader. Okay. All right. A DJ. A DJ is someone who plays music. Okay. Listen to. So if you listen to the radio or you listen to a TV music program on TV, if there's one person who selects the music for you to listen to, okay. A journalist. What is a journalist? A journalist is a person who writes papers. Okay, if you work for a newspaper and you write stories, you're a journalist. Okay. Sometimes you also call them reporters. Okay, because they report stories for the newspaper. Okay, you know what a newspaper, magazine, a TV station, a TV program, radio station, film star. Okay, okay. Who is your favorite film star? Do you have a favorite film star? A film director is a movie or a film, okay? TV advertisement, okay? And weather presenter is information about the media. Okay. Now look at number two. Look at number two. Here in number two, you see two columns, right? On the left, verbs. A list of verbs on the left, okay? And on the right, okay? You will use some here with the objects over here. Okay? So for example, you have switch on. What do you often switch on? Switch on or turn on. You use to talk about TVs or radios. Okay? Or listen to. You use listen to usually with music or TV or radio too. Okay? I'm gonna 5 minutes decide, okay, which of the verbs over here go with which of the nouns over here. Okay, so for example, you say switch on a TV. Do you say switch on a photograph? Yes or no? Okay, uh, link the verbs on the left with the nouns on the right. 5 minutes go. Okay. A photograph. What verbs do you use with a photograph? Photograph. Where is everybody? Are you still taking two courses at the same time?
Take a photograph.
Are you still taking two courses at the same time? Are you taking my course and another course now?
Yes. Today have a call, another course.
Okay. All right, so yeah, take a photograph. What else? You have take a photograph, yes. Okay. What else? What other verbs do you use with a photograph?
Look at a photograph.
Okay. Look at a photograph. See a photograph, maybe. Okay. What about an article? What about an article?
Write an article.
Write an article.
Read an article.
Read an article. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. What about the TV?
What the
Watch.
TV?
Watch the TV, yes.
Listen, listen, listen TV.
Yes.
Listen
Okay.
to
You can
TV.
also listen to the TV, yes. Uh-huh. What else? You also say switch on, okay? Switch on or switch off, right? You turn on the TV, turn off the TV, right? The radio,
Listen to the radio.
yes. Listen to the radio, okay? Also switch on or switch off the radio, okay? You turn on, turn off the radio. Mm-hmm. A film,
What's a
watch
film?
a film. Anything else?
Make a film.
Make a film, yes. Uh-huh. Anything else? Produce a film, right? You can produce a film, right? Or you can record a film, right? If it's playing on online, you can record it, right? Or sometimes you say see a film, especially if you go to the cinema to watch it, okay? You can say you go see a film, right? So a film can also be used with see. A program is similar, right?
Product.
You can yes, I'm sorry.
Product.
Produce.
Review.
Mm-hmm.
Review. Okay.
Produce, record, watch, okay? And actually, you can actually write a program, okay? Because a program, you have writers who can write. Same for the film, right? If you want to have a film, you need a script, right? So you can write a script for the film. Okay, so we have number 3 over here. Number 3, we have 5 sentences with the missing words, okay? And it asks you to fill the sentences with the word in or on, okay? The prepositions. So fill the sentences over here with the correct prepositions, right? I'm gonna give you, again, 5 minutes to do this. Okay. Number 1. We were in or on. Number 1. Who can do number 1? Number 1.
Yes.
Mhm.
We were on a photograph in the newspaper.
We were on a photograph in a newspaper. Does anyone have a different idea?
We were in a photograph in the newspaper.
Yes, okay. We say more often we say in a photograph. Okay, to be in a photo, not to be on a photo. Okay. We were in a photograph in the newspaper. Okay. Both of them in. Number 2.
Yes, teacher.
Mhm.
My dog was seeing an advertisement on TV.
Okay, so my dog was in or
In
on?
in in an
Yes. Okay. Very good. My dog was in an advertisement on TV. Okay. Yes, my dog was in an advertisement on TV. Number 3. Number 3. Can anyone do number 3?
I've seen that film on video.
Mm-hmm.
Clint Eastwood seen it.
Yes. Okay. I've seen that film on video, right? On video. Clint Eastwood is in it. Okay. In the film, right? Good. Number four. Number four. I read about it. In or on. We can do number four.
I read about it in an article in a magazine.
Yes. Okay. Very good. I read about it in an article in a magazine, right? Yes. Number five.
He was on a play on the radio.
He was on a play on the radio.
Yeah. Yes.
Uh-huh. You agree? Does anyone else have a different answer?
He was in a play on the radio.
Yes, he was in a play on the radio. Okay? In and on. Right? To be performing in a play, right? To be acting in a play. All right, now we are going to reading, right? Reading, and the reading today is Fiona's New Look. Okay? Fiona's New Look. Right. At the beginning, as usual, look at the photos. Look at the pictures. Okay. How many pictures are there? How many photos are there? Do you see? How many? Look at the photos on page 91. Right. On page 91, you see two photos.
Two photo.
Yeah. Okay. Two photos. One in a corner and one down here. Okay. Is it the photo of the same woman or different women? Are the people in the photo the same or different? Okay. The first photo, what do you see? The first one here, what do you see?
A beautiful woman.
A beautiful woman. Okay, how does she look? Can you describe her?
Yeah. She's good looking with short hair,
Mm-hmm. Short hair.
with well makeup.
Okay, short hair without makeup. Mm-hmm. What color is her hair?
I think it's black.
Black. Okay. Black or dark hair, right? So dark hair, no makeup or maybe little makeup. Okay, good looking. How old do you think she is?
Maybe 30 years old.
30 years old. Okay. What about the second one? What about the second one? Is it the same woman or a different woman?
The same woman.
The same woman, okay. But how does she look now?
She looks older
Older?
with
Okay.
blonde hair.
Blonde hair. Mm-hmm. Okay. What is she doing?
Maybe she acts in a film.
Acts in a film, okay. What are the people around her doing?
They are supporting her
Okay, they
to
are
do
supporting.
something
Mm-hmm. Okay.
with her hair or her makeup.
Oh, okay. So they are like styling her, right? Doing something with her hair or makeup. Very good. Okay. So these are the photos of the same woman, right? But at different stages, right? So the first one, you see she has dark hair. She looks beautiful, okay, but simple, maybe not a lot of makeup. But the second, okay, she looks quite different. She has a lot of makeup with blonde hair. Okay, she seemed to be having like a busy job, and a lot of people are helping her getting ready for the job, right? So, who is the woman and what happened to her? Okay, you will read the story over here and tell me who she is and what happened to her and why did she change her look. Okay, so who is the woman? What is her job? Okay, what did she do before? And what has she had to change for her job? Okay, answer the 4 questions over here, right? Also, find the name. In the text, we have 4 different names, right? We have Liz Howell, we have Michael Wilson, John Coleman, and Frank Magid, right? So who are these people? What do they do? You find them and you match them with their job over here, okay? And also, read the article and answer questions in number 3, 1, 2, and 3 over here. Okay, so again, answer the questions in 1B, right? Find the people in 2, and answer the questions in 3. Okay, I'm gonna give you 15 minutes to do this, and after 15 minutes, you come back and you give me you give me your answers. Okay? All right, 15 minutes go.
Vô nhà. Vô nhà đó. Vô nhà. Đi tay rồi. Ngủ quá. Có. Ừ. Ngủ hả? Ăn bánh đi. Ừ.
Okay, are you finished? All right, so you have read the article over here, and now let's go over the questions and see how you answer them. Okay, who is the woman in the story? Who is the woman in the story? What is her name?
She's Fiona Armstrong.
Okay, she is Fiona Armstrong. Okay, what is her job? What is she doing? What?
Co-presenter of GMTV's news breakfast program.
Yes, okay, she is the co-presenter of GMTV's new breakfast program. Okay, so there's a GMTV is a news station, and they have a breakfast program. Okay, the first news, actually probably the first news broadcast of the day. So she's the co-presenter. Okay, co-presenter meaning she's presenting it with someone else. Okay, what did she used to do? What was her old job?
She used to be a news reader
Okay.
from ICN.
Yes. Okay. She used to be a news reader from ITN. Okay, another network, right? So she used to read the news on a different channel on a different network, and now she is the co-presenter of a breakfast program. Okay. What did she have to change for her new job? What did she have to change for her new job?
Yes, she had to change her hair color, wear more wig top, and a job a more model wardrobe for her new role.
Okay. Yeah, she has to change her hair color, wear more makeup, and then have a new wardrobe. Okay, to change for her new role. Very good. Okay, so she has to make changes not only in the work that she does, but also in the way that she looks. Okay, why? Why does she have to change the way she looks? Why? Okay, why did she make all of the changes?
Because the brothers want women between 20 and 40 identify with Fiona, who's 25, and they want people of all age to find her attractive.
Yes. Okay, very good. So she had to change the way she looked because the producers of the program, they want everybody to find her attractive. Okay, it's the first news broadcast of the day, and a lot of people watch it before they go to work. So they want everybody to watch the program to find her attractive, and also they want women between 20 and 40 to identify with her. Okay, here you have the verb to identify with somebody. Okay, to identify with somebody. What does it mean to identify with somebody? To identify with somebody means to find yourself similar to somebody. Okay, if I see someone and I think he and I are similar, okay, I want to be like him, or he wants to be like me, you say I identify with him. Okay, I want to look like him, I want to walk like him, I want to talk like him, I want to behave like him. You say I identify with him. Okay, so they want women between 20 and 40 to identify with Fiona. And how old is Fiona? How old is Fiona? She is
35.
35. Okay, 35. Right, but still they want younger women to identify with her. Okay. All right. Here you have a list of names. Okay. In the article, you have a list of names. Who is Liz Howell? Who is Liz Howell? Okay.
Liz Howell is director of programs.
Okay. Yeah, she is the director of program for what station? She's the director of programs
GMTV
for
station.
GMTV. Yes. Okay. She is GMTV's director of programs. Okay. Very good. Who is Michael Wilson?
Co-presenter.
Yes. Okay. Fiona's co-presenter, Michael Wilson. Okay. Who is John Coleman?
Weatherman.
Yeah. Okay. A famous weatherman. Okay. A weatherman is someone who present the weather on TV. Okay. Who present the weather forecast program on TV. And who is Frank and Majid? Who is Frank?
Is image consultant.
Yes. Okay. Frank Majid is image consultant. Okay. Fiona's image consultant. What is an image consultant? What is an image consultant? An image consultant is a person who tells other people how they should look. Okay. For example, you have a job and you want to appear nice to people. If you talk to an image consultant, right, he or she will tell you to, like cut your hair, okay, have shorter hair, wear, like long dresses and so on. Okay, so that's an image consultant. How do you say that in Vietnam? In Vietnamese? What is an image consultant in Vietnamese?
Stylist.
A stylist. Yes, very good. Okay, yes, a synonym is for a stylist, right? But a stylist actually work on you. A stylist, change the way you look. An image consultant just give you his or her opinion about how you should look. Okay, and they just give you the opinion. Okay. All right, good. So that's the story of Fiona. Okay. Does she like the way she looks now? Okay. Does she like her new job? Do you think Fiona is happy with her new job and the way she looks? Yes or no? You don't know? Okay. All right. If you want to know what Fiona thinks about her new job and the way she looks, you can take a look at number 5. Okay. What happened to Fiona? Okay. What happened to Fiona? Here you have a short article about what happened to Fiona. Okay. Read the article over here and answer questions 1, 2, and 3 in here. Okay, number 1, who wrote the article? Okay. Number 2, was this article written before or after the first article that you read? And number 3, okay, what happened? And you choose the correct statements over here. Alright? I'm gonna give you 10 minutes to do this. Read this, okay, and answer the questions in here. Okay. All right. Have you been able to answer the questions? Who is this story written by? Okay, who writes the second story here? Does it have a name? It doesn't have a name, right? But by reading it, do you know, can you guess who wrote the story?
Yes, I think Five on air.
You think Fiona wrote a story?
Yes,
Okay. Why? What makes you think Fiona wrote a story?
because the person in the article is saying her personal experiences.
Yes. Okay. The person in the article is talking about her personal experiences, and the experiences are similar to the one you read about Fiona. Okay. So you think that Fiona wrote the story. Okay. Do you think that it was written before or after the other article? Do you think this happened after the first article or before the first article? Okay, this one, is it before this one or after this one? Is it before she worked as a co-presenter in the breakfast program, or is it after? Can anyone answer?
I think after.
After, yes. Okay, why? Why?
Um,
How do you know that it was after? Okay, if you look at paragraph number 3, right, she said, I was unhappy on the new program right from the start, although I stayed longer than my male co-presenter. Okay, so she's talking about her program in the past simple form, right? So it means after she changed her job, after she worked as a co-presenter on the breakfast program, right? In the first paragraph, she also said, but when I moved to GMTV, my appearance became front page news. Okay, so again, when I moved to GMTV, okay, that was after she changed her job and become a co-presenter. Okay, so that's after. Number 3, what happened? What happened? Choose a correct statement. Okay. Fiona's new image was a great success. Yes or no?
no.
No. Okay. Fiona left the program. Yes or no?
I think yes.
Yes. Okay. She left the program. Right. Number 3, the producers changed her image again.
I think no.
Yes or no? No. Okay.
No.
Yeah, in the last paragraph you can read about it. She is changing to a new program. Okay. I'm starting a new job soon as a presenter in the program called Fantastic Facts. Okay. And I feel really good about it. Right. I have to look good, of course, but I won't have to wear my sexy clothes and smile all the time, right? So she doesn't have to do all the things she doesn't like. Right? Okay. All right. Thank you. That's good. That's with the reading. And now we are moving on to the last part of today, which is listening and speaking. Okay. Open your book to page 94. I'm sorry, 92. Okay. The topic today is getting through. Okay, what does it have to do with? Now, before you listen, take a look at the photos on page 92. Okay, how many photos are there and what do you see in them? How many photos and what are in the photos?
There are two photos.
Two photos,
A
okay.
man and a woman.
A man and a woman, okay.
On the phone.
Yes, they are talking on the phone. Okay, they're speaking on the phone, right? So the topic that you hear today may have something to do with talking on the phone. Okay? So who do you think is calling who? Do you think the man is calling the woman? Or is the woman calling the man?
I think the man is calling to a woman.
Okay, you think the man is calling the woman, right? What is he calling about?
I think he needs an advice from a woman since his face may show he's got in trouble. Something like that.
Okay. He looks like he is confused, okay, or in trouble, and he may want the woman to help him. Okay. Yes, you can guess that from the pictures, from the photos. Okay. Now you are going to listen to the conversation, and when you listen to the conversation, I want you to answer the 4 questions over here. Okay. Number 1, who is he going to phone? Number 2, where does she work? Number 3, what does he want to phone about? And number 4, what is the number? Okay. You will hear a conversation, listen and answer the 4 questions. Right? Who is he going to phone? Where does she work? Okay. What does he want to phone about? And what is the number? Alright? Okay, listen.
Tape script 11.2. Oh, I must phone Kathy Seaton and tell her that I'm going to be in London next week. Now, where's the number? Ah, here we are. Nuffield Electronics, 0171 453 8972.
Good morning, Nuffield Electronics. My name's Tracy. How may I help you?
Oh, good morning. Could I have extension 233, please?
One moment, please. I'm sorry, caller, there's no reply.
Oh, okay, I'll try again later. Well, let's try Kathy again.
Okay. Could you answer the 4 questions? Okay, listen again. Listen again and try to answer the 4 questions over here, right?
Tape script 11.2. Oh, I must phone Kathy Seaton and tell her that I'm going to be in London next week. Now, where's the number? Ah, here we are. Nuffield Electronics, 0171 453 8972.
Okay. Question number 1. Who is he going to phone? Did you get it? No. Where does she work? Could you hear what he was calling about? And the number? Could you answer any of the questions? Listen again.
Tape script 11.2. Oh, I must phone Kathy Seaton and tell her that I'm going to be in London next week. Now, where's the number? Ah, here we are. Nuffield Electronics, 0171 453 8972.
Could you answer any of the questions? Unless, who is he going to call? Who is he calling?
Saying he's going to come to travel agency.
Travel agency. Okay. And what is he calling about?
He's going to go to London next week.
He's going to be where next week?
To go to London.
Yeah, he's going to London next week. Okay. What is the number? What is the phone number?
017 105 38972.
Okay, very good. All right. Listen again. Listen again. This time I'm gonna stop after each sentence and then we get the answer. All right.
Script 11.2. Oh, I must phone Kathy Seaton and tell her.
Okay. I must phone Kathy Seaton. Okay. So the person he's calling is Kathy. Okay. Kathy Seaton. Right. Again. Listen again.
Script 11.2. Oh, I must phone Kathy Seaton and tell her that I'm going to be in London next week.
Okay. I must phone Kathy Seaton and tell her that I'm going to be in London next week. Okay. So he's going to London next week, and he's letting her know. Okay. Right. Now listen for where she works and her number. Okay.
Now, where's the number? Ah, here we are. Nuffield Electronics.
Okay. Where does she work? Where does she work?
Electronics. But
Yeah.
before that, I cannot hear the word.
Yeah, Nuffield Electronics. Okay. The name of the company is Nuffield and Electronics. Listen again.
Ah, here we are. Nuffield Electronics, 0171 453 8972.
Yes, Nuffield Electronics. And the phone number? Okay, listen again.
Nuffield Electronics, 0171
0171. Okay. I'm gonna write down here. Okay. 0171
453 8972.
8972. Okay. 453 8972. Right. So this is the phone number. All right. Okay. Now you will listen to the rest of the conversation. Okay. And look at B. Look at 1B over here. You will listen to the rest of the conversation, and there will be some things that happen here. Okay. Listen and then check the box next to the things that happen. Okay. If you heard that one of the things here happened, you check the box next to it. All right. Listen carefully.
Good morning, Nuffield Electronics. My name's Tracy. How may I help you?
Oh, good morning. Could I have extension 233, please?
One moment, please. I'm sorry, caller, there's no reply.
Oh, okay, I'll try again later. Well, let's try Kathy again.
Good afternoon, Nuffield Electronics. My name's Tracy. How may I help you?
Could I speak to Kathy Seaton, please?
One moment, please. I'm sorry, the line's engaged. Would you like to hold?
Yes, okay, I'll hang on.
I'm sorry to keep you. I'm afraid the line's still busy.
Well, can I leave a message for her?
Just one moment, please. I'm just putting you through to her secretary.
Hello, sales department. Hello. Could I leave a message for Kathy Seaton, please? I'm sorry, I think you've got the wrong extension. Just one moment, please.
Hello, switchboard.
Could you transfer this call to Kathy Seaton, please?
Right, I'm just putting you through now. Hello, extension 233, Kathy Seaton's office.
Hello. My name's Ray Porter. Could I leave a message for Kathy, please?
Certainly, Mr. Porter.
Could you tell her that I'm going to be in London next Tuesday? Can we get together for a meal?
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Porter, but Mrs. Seaton is going to be in Japan all next week.
Oh!
Mr. Porter? Mr. Porter? Strange. He's hung up.
Okay. Could you get the story? What happened to him? What did he want to call Katie about?
He wanted Katie know that he will go to London next week.
Uh-huh. Okay. And could he talk to Katie on the phone?
No,
No. Who did he talk to?
he talked to two other person.
To other person. Okay. And will he be able to meet Katie next week when he go to London?
No, because Katie is in Japan now.
Okay. Katie will be in Japan for the whole week next week. Okay. All right. Listen again. Listen again.
I'll try again later. Could I have extension 2?
Good morning, Nuffield Electronics. My name's Tracy. How may I help you?
Oh, good morning. Could I have extension 233, please?
One moment, please. I'm sorry, caller, there's no reply.
Oh, okay, I'll try again later. Well, let's try Kathy again.
Tính em qua cho ông bà nội Ken 2 ký á. 4 ký.
Good afternoon, Nuffield Electronics. My name's Tracy. How may I help you?
Could I speak to Kathy Seaton, please?
One moment, please. I'm sorry, the line's engaged. Would you like to hold?
Một hộp
Yes, okay, I'll hang on.
500 gram, nửa ký. Tám hộp. Ê, đồ đổ nghe, 8 hộp chứ.
I'm sorry to keep you. I'm afraid the line's still busy.
Well, can I leave a message for her?
Just one moment, please. I'm just putting you through to her secretary.
Hello, sales department. Hello. Could I leave a message for Kathy Seaton, please? I'm sorry, I think you've got the wrong extension. Just one moment, please.
Hello, switchboard.
Could you transfer this call to Kathy Seaton, please?
Gì vậy?
Right, I'm just putting you through now.
Đừng uống thuốc. Pha cái nước
Hello,
uống
extension
kỹ này,
233,
uống
Kathy Seaton's office.
Hello. My name's Ray Porter. Could I leave a message for Kathy, please?
Certainly, Mr. Porter.
Could you tell her that I'm going to be in London next Tuesday? Can we get together for a meal?
Không khai
Oh,
thuốc
I'm
gì bệnh.
sorry, Mr. Porter, but Mrs. Seaton is going to be in Japan all next week.
Oh!
Mr. Porter? Mr. Porter? Strange. He's hung up.
Okay. So that's been quite a conversation for him. He went through a lot of calls just to leave a message for Katie. But then in the end, okay, he doesn't get what he wanted. He wanted to meet with her next week in London, but she will be away for the whole week next week in Japan. Okay, so there are some of the things that he did, and some of the things, that he didn't. Right. So we don't have time now to do this. So you at home you can listen again to the conversation, and then check the boxes over here, right? And also in the box up here, they give you some useful phrases, some useful sentences that you speak when you speak on the phone, okay? But it takes some of the words out, right? So listen again to the conversation at home and write down the missing words in the spaces over here, okay? So that will be your homework. All right. So I think that's it for today. We can stop here, and tomorrow we'll continue with Unit 12. All right. Thank you, everybody. We can stop here, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you, teacher.
Thank you, teacher. Good night.
Thank you. Bye bye. Good night.
Ăn hết đâu. Mà chắc ma con về á. Mà chắc ma con về á, về làm căn cước cho Can không hay làm không được. Tôi yêu cầu là để ông ba để chậm từ khai sinh Can hỏi thử. Con hỏa ở trong huyện rồi, con hỏa đây rồi. Kêu dù gì cũng phải đem giấy khai sinh, đem giấy khai sinh ra ngoài đó là. Biết ông Thành kêu là giờ nó không có sửa lại. Đem về trước đi, tại do nó kêu là cần đem cái giấy đó về trước, còn ví dụ mình có lên bạn mình làm thì cũng phải đem giấy đó về. Xã đi học chứ. Ken Sơ lên mũi không? Mayonnaise. Không đi khám không chưa về luôn. Leo tùm lum tà la. Bị đỏ con mắt, bị dùng con mắt rồi. Đóng lại đi. chim. Nó té. Con nó chưa nó cơm nó cá à. Thấy cá thì nó cá. Té em. Nó té nó quên. Cái bà ngoại này Kem. Ăn cái gì đâu, có nấu gì đâu mà ăn mà. Ngày ăn có một bữa mà không vậy mà. Cầu lắm. Dạ. Chưa. Thì nó ỉa xong nó vẫn kêu ỉa.